Funketeers. Tim Fielder back with the Diesel Funk Dispatch. We're starting a new week. It is now September 22nd, 2025. It's 4:32 Eastern Standard Time. Getting into a bit of a groove here. Substack, for those folks who were not here on Friday, Substack is now live. We're now live on Substack. So that means we're live on, if I can look at here, we're live on Kick. We're live on Twitch. We're live on LinkedIn. We're live on Facebook, which is awesome. Sawsome. But we are both live on Facebook, the Afrofuturism 2.0 Facebook page, where there's Diesel Funk, Afrofuturism 2.0 page, the Graphic History Company page, and the, what else is this thing here? And the Instagram, and the Diesel Funk YouTube page, as well as the Diesel Funk Dispatch YouTube page. So I am very, very, very happy to be here doing this with you folks, you wonderful, wonderful, beautiful folks today. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I mean, whether it's 2 people, 20 people, 200 people, or 2,000 people, it doesn't matter. I'm very, very glad to be doing this. I feel like I'm starting to get a little wind under my sails because I'm enjoying this quite a bit. I am enjoying it. Let's see here. One thing I got to do here is make sure all of my cameras on. Is accessing my screen. It is. Okay, that's good. I need to make sure that everything is flowing the way it should be flowing. So that's a good thing. Let's see here. And if I have to fix that, I shall fix that later. But right now, we're going to keep flowing. Okay, there's only one other thing I need to do. I need to go here to Diesel Funk. I need to make sure that I share the live stream to Facebook Tim Fielder. Let's see. Let's go to copy link. And we're going to go back here to Tim Fielder. And we're going to see here. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to post this here because it has to be done. Because if I don't do it, I have many followers on Facebook, on my personal page. And I find that it makes sense to be able to do my thing there. I've been going now for about 4 minutes. I'll try my best to take it to 6, maybe 6:30, maybe 7, depending upon how I feel. Right now, I am presently cooking dinner. I got some chicken in the air fryer. Don't want to burn the house down, so we will do what we got to do. I did my 5 miles today, took my shower, took my shave, so the head is now as clean as it's going to be. We're going to try to rock and roll as heavy as we can between now and this coming Wednesday, because I will be heading out Wednesday night to Atlanta to attend ASALH, which is the African Studies African Studies Symposium that they do every year. They've been going for decades now. And I will be giving a presentation along with my good buddy, Walter Grayson, the writer of the Graphic History Company. I am the author. I'm the artist behind the Graphic History Company. And we have our partner, Christina Hunksford-Lamartina, will be with us at that time as well. So it'll be good for all of us to be unified in one place, catch up with a lot of scholars. And it'll probably be the first time we've ever presented the graphic history of hip-hop to a symposium of Black scholars. So it'll be interesting to get the reaction, because when it comes to hip-hop, everybody's got a story. It's very interesting. I myself being a square, I have to accept that that's the way it's going to be. Anyway, so let me check the stream here. Kick is going good. Twitch is going good. LinkedIn, whoa, we got to tweet that. There we go. LinkedIn is going good now. Very happy to see that. Hello, LinkedIners. Facebook is now going. Facebook is flowing freely, which is a good thing. Let's see what else here. Yes, Instagram is going. I love my Instagram folks. I get a lot of interaction on Instagram. Substack. Substack. Oh my goodness. Is it going? Up Substack is going and it's going. I have the vertical screen set up. I suppose I could set up the wide view screen, but you know what the heck? We're rocking, we're rolling. YouTube is moving. Thank you, YouTube. Both YouTubes are running. Okay, good. All right, with that, let's get into it. So, my name is Tim Fielder. I'm a visual Afrofuturist and graphic novelist known for this book here, Infinitum, an Afrofuturist Tale, published by HarperCollins Amistad a few years ago. I am the artist, writer of this book, Maddie's Rocket. This is volume 1. Book 1 came out a few years ago. Working on presently book 2 and 3 now. And of course, this guy here, Graphic History Hip Hop, that I mentioned with my good buddy, Dr. Walter Grayson, and our other managing partner who keeps Walter and I in line, Walter and me in line, Christina Hunksbrook Lamartina. We're going. So a quick review. I had a little interesting experience over the weekend. I was working very, very hard. I don't want to show everything that I'm doing. I will be doing a little, not just drawing, I will be doing a little social media work just to show you guys how I work. Okay, there it is again. Doggone it, is acting up again. God, don't you hate that, man? I hate that. Hold on, let me see here. Let me go to OBS. See what's going on. Let's start the virtual camera. Come on, there it is. Hey, man, I'm getting the hang of this Mail Studio. It's still like driving a truck with a screwdriver. What is that? What is that? That is correct. Oh, hang on, guys. We got to get that fixed there. That's out of whack. Let's go here. Got to figure out why that is acting up. I'm going to say done. Okay, that's good. Here is, yes, we're good. All right, so let's minimize that. I was wondering what was going on. You're like, yo, what's going on? But we're good. We are good. Okay, so we got that. You guys might be looking at this saying to yourself, well, what in the world is he doing? Is he going to be doing video editing? I do everything. I do illustration. I do, and in the illustration where I do portraiture, I do 3D modeling. Not the greatest 3D modeling in the world. As my friend says, I'm very lax in my modeling, 3D modeling. But it works for me. It works for me. Also, I do video editing. I do compositing. I do on-screen motion graphics. I've been doing game engine stuff. I'm hoping to get into that. I was working with the PC a little bit. Got to catch up with it. Might have to take a break on it since I really can't take my PC with me down south. It's too big. But I will be streaming, God willing, while I'm down south. We just got to hopefully, God willing, get a stable internet signal there. But we will rock and roll it the way we need to rock and roll it. Let's see here. Okay, I have gotten word back. I won't mention it now unless I get permission. I'm on my live stream. Can I at least show the photo and finally reveal what I've done with you? I cannot if you say so, but asking. All right. So, a lot of I was really last week was really crunched by deadlines. I'm still crunched by deadlines. I still got this one major thing I got to get in by tomorrow because I want to get it in before I leave for Atlanta. But we are at least we're at least rocking. We're getting there. We're getting there. This work is tedious, but it is ultimately worthwhile, and I'm so grateful to be doing it. All right, so let's go here. So you guys see that I do my weekly Diesel Funk Dispatch thing here. I do it. I enjoy doing it, and it's pretty cool. But let's see what I can do now. Let's see. We're going to delete that. We don't want that one. We did Christo 2 weeks ago or something like that. We're going to take this here. LaRussell is the one we were working with. But this time, it's a little bit different. So check it out. I'm going to go back. I'm going to enter in Syndrome. I was having a conversation very briefly last week with Mike Manley, who's I call him the comic curmudgeon. He's Mike is awesome, but he's an old head. He's an old head. He knows his stuff. Has been in the industry since the 70s or 80s. I don't know. It's kind of scary, but he has a very, very good idea, a very clean idea on how comics as an industry works. Kind of sobering because, I guess in this day and age, we need someone who's sober, right? We need someone who's sober. We do need someone who's sober. So let's go here. So I'm going to get rid of all of the smoking dialogue here. Now let me zoom in on that. So you see what's happening? This is the narration I'm doing, right? And as a matter of fact, I'll let that play. Tim Fielder back with the next episode of The Funk Dispatch featuring LaRussell. Okay, so you see that? So I'm literally talking into the phone as I'm doing this. So this is on Syndrome from The Incredibles. Yes, that's Syndrome. So we're going to go here. Let's see here. Let's go right. I think we'll start. You know what? We're going to go right here, right? That's pretty good. That comes very, very close to the end. But I think what I want to do is I want to shorten this up just a smidgen. Right? We're going to right-click over this. See, I'm right-clicking. I'm going to go to change clip speed. Right now, this video is exactly 1 minute long. We want it to be a little bit shorter. And I'm going to make it 58 seconds. There we go, right? And so if you look at this, that fits right at the end. See how that shuts down a little bit? Now I'm going to take this. I'm going to have it fade out like so. See? That's good. So the audio is there, but now what we've got to do is we've got to take our, let's go here. We're going to go to, we're going to go to Photoshop. And we have here our thumbnail. And this is what I generally do, a close-up to my thumbnail. The close-up to the thumbnail gives you a little taste of what's happening. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to File, Export, Quick Export As, high JPEG resolution, high enough. We're going to now, let's see, the last one we did here was, well, we did Uraeus last week. That's right. But now what we're going to do, here we go. We're going to say Diesel Funk Dispatch. And this time we're going to go Syndrome. Right? So we have Syndrome's thumbnail set there. So now we're going to go back to DaVinci Resolve. Right? We're going to go here. And I'm going to type in the word Syndrome one more time. Let's see what happens. There we go. Watch this. We're going to drag, and we're going to drop right there. See? Now, here's the thing I can do. I can go here, move that on top of this. Right? And I'm going to move it to the same. It kind of snaps into place, which is good. I'm going to hit delete there. Hit delete here. I'm going to just move that out on top. So when that plays, that's like this. See, that's pretty much what I want. I like that. I think that's hot. All right, now I have to record the dialogue and narration, right? So let me think. What do I want to do? And this is I'm just giving you guys a behind the scenes of how I produce my social branding, for my creator content for this thing we're in. Why do I do this? I do this because I want to be able to showcase my art. That's one. And two, I want to always be putting something out. Now, I have a few ideas about that. Some of the stuff I'll be working on today. But here we go. Let's see here. We're going to, let's see, can we record on this? Let's see here. Let me do a search here right quick. I'm going to do voice. Oh, we do have voice memos. I didn't realize that we had voice memos. We're going to allow. We're going to enable. Holy crap. I did not know we had voice memos on the Mac. Wow. Look at that. You learn something new every day. And oh my God. Okay. So folks, let me move this here. This is how ridiculous this is. So we have voice memos on the Mac. This is why I like showing this stuff. It shows the ugliness behind the scenes. It shows the ugliness behind the scenes. And what happens is, I've been recording on my phone and airdropping it to my laptop, which I realize I don't have to do that now. Now I can just hit this button and record. So here we go. Greetings, Diesel Funketeers. Nope, I don't like that. Greeting. Syndrome. Greetings, Diesel Funketeers. This is Tim back to the latest episode of Diesel Funk Dispatch. Today's subject is syndrome. I recently had an interesting conversation with Mike Manley, the famed cartoonist, on Facebook. We're talking about how the industry was changing, how all of the things that were happening, not just the inception of AI, but how media consumption and the way companies are trying to adjust to the changing scenario. Jobs lost, massive unemployment. But why is that happening? That's happening because they're able to reduce the numbers. But it doesn't just give power to the studios. It gives power to the creators. Creators, begin to create because you now control the shots. Syndrome. Peace. Okay, let's play back and see if we can play it back. Let me turn the volume up there. Greetings, Diesel Funketeers. Nope, I don't like that. I don't like that. Greetings. Syndrome. Greetings, Diesel Funketeers. This is Tim back to the latest episode of Diesel Funk Dispatch. Today's subject is syndrome. I recently had an interesting conversation with Mike Manley, famed cartoonist, on Facebook. We're talking about how the industry was changing, how all of the things that were happening, not just the inception of AI, but how media consumption and the way companies are trying to adjust to the changing scenario. Jobs lost, massive unemployment. But why is that happening? That's happening because they're able to reduce the numbers. It doesn't just give power to the studio. It gives power to the creators. Creators, begin to create because you now control the shots. Syndrome. Peace. Okay, so that's pretty good. So now, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to say done. I'm now going to double click here. Don't worry, I'm going to figure out the thing where I can zoom into stuff here in a moment. Not in a moment, but eventually. Here we're going to say syndrome audio. And I think for one shot, I got that done. That's like a minute long. I'm going to cut a little bit out of it. But I like what I have here, right? Now, let's just see if we can make this work here. We go here. Can we drag and drop this? Oh, my God. No, we can't drag and drop. That would not work. I'm sure that's not going to work. Let's see here. Drag and drop. No. Okay. So here we go. We're going to now share. No. Can we save this? Let's see here. Oh, voice memos. Of course. Let's see. Where are we going to do this? We want to. How do we do this? So even though it's on here, and that's a very, very good thing here, I'm very, very happy about that. What I want to do here is I want to see if I can, it's already on in the audio file, so I'm going to go here. Hold on. I wonder if that is in music. Now, I'm opening up my music, my iTunes music thing here. We have all of our different files and so on and so forth. Let's go to new. Nope. Recently added. Nope. Okay, we're going to reduce that now. We're not going to worry about that. What I am going to do to keep it simple, I'm going to share this, and I'm going to share. We're going to airdrop. Nope. Nope, we're not going to do that. We got to figure out how to save. How do we save this? That's so weird. Why would you not be able to save this? Okay, what I will do, let's see if we can do this. So we know we have some form of dragging and dropping. How about if I drag this and move? Whoops. Oh, that's interesting. Nope, it doesn't allow me to do that. Okay, we're going to now open up this thing here. We're going to open up, we're going to go to desktop. Let's see if we can drag it to the desktop. Yes. Syndrome audio. Let's see if this works. Yes! Did it work? It did! Holy moly! Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go here. We're going to go to the desktop here, and we're going to go to, come on, guys. There it is. We're going to go to Syndrome audio. There we go. All right, now we're going to tone that down a little bit. I know it's a little loud. I'm going to get rid of the LaRusso audio because we don't need that now. Get rid of that. We're going to, goodbye. That's good. Now we're going to go to, I'll even get rid of that. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. We just need Syndrome stuff. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to drag and drop right here. Now, watch what I'm going to do. Watch what I'm going to do. All right, so we're going here. Okay. All right, good. All right, cool. Got it. All right. So we're good. Good news coming, but it'll be for next week. That's fine. I got no problem with that. All right. So let's go here. We're gonna hit the play button. Greetings, Digital Marketeers. Nope, I don't like that. Greetings, Syndrome. All right, here we go. So we're gonna start right here. We're gonna take our cut button, our cut tool. I'm not the greatest editor in the world, but I'm good enough. Now we're gonna go here. Watch this. We're gonna go right there. We're gonna start it off. Syndrome. Greetings, Diesel Marketeers. This is Tim back to the latest episode of Defunct Dispatch. Today's subject is syndrome. Okay, so now that's pretty good. So I'm going to cut right in between here. I'm going to move some of the audio. It doesn't need to be straight for just a few seconds there, right? So check it out. Syndrome. Greetings, Diesel Marketeers. This is Tim back to the latest episode of Defunct Dispatch. Today's subject is syndrome. Recently had an interesting conversation with Mike Manning, famed cartoonist on Facebook. We're talking about how the industry was changing, how all of the things that were happening, not just the inception of AI, but how media consumption and the way companies are trying to adjust to the changing scenario. Jobs lost, massive unemployment. But why is it happening? That's happening because they're able to reduce the numbers. Okay, so we're going to take this. I'm going to cut right here. So we're going to move this last part here down this way. Right there. Just give power to the studio. Gives power to the creators. All right, so I want to zoom into this. Gives power to the creators. Okay, so now I'm going to take this. I'm going to cut here. Now I want to move this over. I want that to be a little bit closer to that, right? And then we have this part here. Creators begin to create because you now control the shots. Okay. All right. Yes, right there. So there we go. We're going to leave that last part there. Watch this. Okay. Someone is always trying to call me when I'm on the stream. Why are you trying to call me, man? Leave me alone. But this is why we can just hit end. There we go. And we're back in the land of the living. There we go. Hey, eventually I'm going to probably get another iPhone and we'll turn off. But sometimes I like to do it because if the person calls, it's my wife, whatever, I'll just have her appear on video and that'll be fun to do. Okay, so we're going to go right here. Yes. Yes. All right. Now I'm going to take all of these here. I'm going to select all of this audio and we have a little bit of peaking. So I'm going to turn this up just a little bit. I want that audio to be up there. And I know that's going to make stuff peak, but that's okay. So watch what I'm going to do here. This is what I mean. Go here. Just like that. And now all of those are selected. And what we want to do here, if I remember correctly, we want to do AI dialogue leveler. And what that does is that uses AI to control it doesn't peak as much, I think. Let's see. Syndrome. Greetings, Diesel Marketeers. This is Tim back to the latest episode of Defunk. All right, let me increase that a bit. Dispatch. Today's subject is syndrome. I recently had an interesting conversation with Mike and famed cartoonists on Facebook. We're talking about how the industry was changing, how all of the things that were happening, not just the inception of AI, but how media consumption and the way companies. Okay, let's do this. We have all these selected. What we want to do here is I want to see if I can turn that down just a little bit. I don't know though. Let's see. We don't want to panic. What we want to do is we want to keep that. I don't want to remix it. What would happen if I got AI voice isolation? Would that help it at all? Are trying. Nope, no different. Doesn't help. But pitch. Let's see here. To adjust to the changing scenario, jobs lost, massive unemployment. But why is it happening? That's happening because they're able to reduce the numbers. It doesn't just give power to the studio. It gives power to the creator. Let's try equalizer. Adjust to the changing scenario. Jobs. All right, let me turn the volume down so maybe the peaking will stop. Let's see here. We don't make it too quiet. And then we'll be ready. We'll be ready to rock and roll here. Let's see. I'm sure it won't matter, but it'll be good enough. Syndrome. That's good. Greetings, Diesel Marketeers. I can live with that. Tim back to the latest episode of Defunk Dispatch. Today's subject is syndrome. Okay. So we're good. So now we're going to go here to this section here, which is the, what do they call that? They call that, it's the rendering section. And we're going to just pick our name here. We're going to go here, blah, 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 Diesel Funk Dispatch. Let's go to our folder. Where are we? There we go. All right, now. I'm just going to type it because this is easier to do. Okay, so we're going to call that. Here we go. All right, click. Whoops, don't want to do that. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. We're going to select that name. We're going to Command C. Then we're going to go here. We're going to do Command V. And that one, we're going to turn that to syndrome. Yep, drone. But, you know, I need to see one thing here, of course. I need to make sure syndrome's name is the actual name is the correct spelling. I just need to make sure. We're going to go here. Hal Foster. I've been looking at it. I'm thinking about eventually getting some Hal Foster books because I'm thinking about seriously collecting the hardcover Fantagraphics books. I think that would be pretty cool. So, Syndrome Pixar or Syndrome Incredibles. Syndrome, yes. Syndrome, okay, great. Syndrome, that is spelled correctly. Syndrome, yes. We're going to check and see if this is the correct thingy here. Diesel Funk Dispatch. It is correct. We're going to hit save. And now we're going to hit add to the render queue. We're going to hit add. And now we're going to hit render all. There we go. So that is now rendered. Let me minimize this right quick. Okay, that's, oh, we have to re-render. We have to re-render, and I'll show you why. We're going to stop that. We have to re-render because I did not realize that we had this LaRussell audio here. So I'm going to delete that LaRussell audio. Let's go back here. Can we do this? We have to go and edit. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to select that. I'm going to hit delete. Okay, there we go. So what it is that I had moved that audio over, but I didn't delete the audio. So that's okay. We'll go back here, and we don't have to adjust anything because that video is up. So we'll go back here. Now we will go render all, replace, yes. So we're replacing that file. So it's going to end quickly. Okay, so that's it. So that job is now completed. We can minimize DaVinci Resolve. We will go here now. We're going to create upload a video. This is for Diesel Funk. And we're going to go right here. We're going to go back here, blah, 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 blah. And this is what I'm showing you guys, how I create my social media and upload my social media. I think it's an important thing because I believe everybody has to do it at this point. You don't have to go that heavy into it. Your stuff could be audio. Your stuff could be, for musicians, you don't have to do this. You could just, do your own. You could do a vlog or whatever. I know cartoonists who I look at, they do vlogs. It's pretty awesome. Let's see here. We're going to go here. We're going to use that right there as the thumbnail. There we go. We're good there. We're good there, man. We are good and golden right there, buddy. Buddy-o. Okay, that's good. And that video is uploading. We're going to go to Instagram. We're going to create here a new post. I'm going to drag and drop this guy here. Okay, there we go. But what I'm doing here is I'm going like that. I think I'm going like that. I think I'm going to go vertical this time because I think I have to start doing it like that. Start doing it like that. Now, yes, it is working. It is working. Okay, cool. This is good. This is great. All right, now let's go back to here we go. Here's what. All right. My brother told me to do this, and I didn't do it before. I've got to figure out. Let's see here. How did he tell me to do this? He said, because I've been having the biggest trouble uploading shorts to YouTube. It doesn't make sense. It's crazy, right? So I'm going to go here to advanced settings. Let's see. No. How do we do that? All right. So here's what I'm going to do. Check it out, guys. Check it out. So I'm going to go here. This is where we're going to do this. Use this magical thing, which is still very useful, called Google. And we're going to type in how to output a vertical format video in DaVinci Resolve. Okay, vertical videos in DaVinci Resolve. This is 50 seconds. Go, great. Oh. Oh. Oh, I knew that. I knew that. Let's freeze that for a second. Now, let's go back here. One more second. I just need to see here. What does he do again? Let me do it one more time. Okay, got it. So here's what I'm going to do. Check it out, guys. So I'm going to this guy, And I'm going to hit Control N. Oh! It's working. So now I want to, let's see here. Create. Okay. All right. All right. So we have timeline 1. Let's see. I'm going to go back to timeline 1. I'm going to select everything in here. Command C. I'm going to go to timeline 2, and I'm going to do Command V. Okay. Whoop. I missed everything. I missed something. Hold on. Let's do that. Let's undo that. Let's go back to timeline 1. All right, that's what I did. I forgot it. We're going to go. There we go. Command C, timeline 2, Command V. Syndrome. Great. So we're here. So now, doggone it, did I screw that up again? I hate that. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're still alive. We're still alive. Let's hold on. We're going to hit delete. We're going to delete timeline 2. I'm going to hit Command N. We're going to do timeline 2. We're going to hit create. Wait, how did he do that? All right, let's go back. Hey, I'm dyslexic. Work with me. Work with, not against. We're going to go here to vertical videos. All right, one more time. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Got it. We're going to freeze that for a second. All right, let's try one more time here. We're going to delete this. Right? We're going to hit Command N. We're going to untick. As a matter of fact, I'll take this to 3. Well, we'll leave that empty for now. That's fine. We're going to use project settings. They said go to format. 1920 is already set, but we're going to use vertical resolution. This is great. We're going to hit create. I'm going to double click here, right? And we're going to hit Command V. Oh! Wow. Incredible. I'm sorry, I know I'm not rolling my R's. Do you roll your R's in French? All right. Syndrome. Greetings, Diesel Marketeers. This is Tim back to the latest episode of Defunct This Hot. Super duper hot, man. Super duper hot. It took me only 2 years to figure this out. It's incredible. It's incredible. Okay, so anyway, we got that. So watch what I'm going to do now. I'm now going to go here, and I'm going to output that as Syndrome Short. Right? So the first one I'll upload on my regular video, but the other one I'll go to Diesel Funk Dispatch. So from now on, all shorts I'm going to probably put on the Diesel Funk Dispatch, but I will release the regular versions on the other thing. So I think that'll work. All right, let's go here. We're going to hit Add to Render Queue. We're going to get rid of the one on the timeline here. Yep. And we're going to hit Render All. I don't know if that's going to work, but we're going to see. Will it be stretched? We're going to find out. Okay. Let's go back here. Now we're going to see. So we know this is our full regular video. Now what we want to do is we're going to go back to Syndrome. All right, I want to check out Syndrome Short. Syndrome. Greetings, Diesel Marketeers. This is Tim back to the latest episode of Defunct Dispatch. Today's subject, I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to see. All right, let's minimize this. It might work, it might not. We will see. All right, now we're going back to This is the regular Diesel Funk. This is good. I want to go here, Command C, but we want to uppercase that. We're going to go Syndrome. There we go. I'm going to go here, Command C. I'm going to go right there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my other, I've been looking at this one. This is a really impressive video by Craig Doe where he gives this guy he gives him a kind of a audit of his career and stuff. This is really incredible stuff. I would highly recommend folks check it out. But at any rate, what we're going to do here is we're going to go to Diesel Funk Dispatch. We're going to view your channel. We're going to go here to La Russell. Okay, we got that. And I want to edit that video, and I'll show you why I'm doing that. So I want to go here. Now, there is no description here, so I think what I've got to do is I got to go back. And we want to choose probably this one. Yep, we're going to go here. All right, here we go. So I'm going to select all the material here. I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to paste that here. Right? And we can get rid of this, and we can make the edits we need to. So I can get rid of all this stuff here. So now I'm going to go at Pixar, which is that's a good thread, right? Adobe, Clip Studio Paint. I'm going to also put in we're going to put in here at Disney. At Disney, man. At Disney. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I'm going to take out of that double at there. Now, just for me, I want to go, I'm going to type in Brad Bird. And then I want to also put in Iron Giant. I don't know if that's going to matter, but I'm putting in tags that will maybe perhaps bring something to go here. So now we got that. I'm going to call it Diesel Funk Dispatch Shorts. That's pretty good. I'm going to have to duplicate this as we get over here. But now what I can do is I can go here. I can scroll. No. Here. No. Here. No. Here. No. We're going to go back here. We're going to go back to channel content. We're going to go to this one. Let's see if we can find it here. Yes. Show more. This is what I want to do. I want to copy these tags, right? And from there, I'm going back here. I'm going to say, no, it's not made for kids. You know, and here, I think what I'm going to do here, Diesel Funk Dispatch Shorts. I will leave that where it is. What the heck? No, there's nothing here that I'm modifying. We're good here. We're going to add a tag, Command V. I'm going to get rid of that one, this one. We'll leave that one in. I'm going to take that one out. All right, we're looking good. We're going to take out exercise, walking, pulmonary embolism. We're leaving Black Magic Design. I'm going to leave in rap and hip-hop since I'm a graphic history hip-hop guy. I'll leave in health. I will then go in and add Pixar. I will go in and add Incredibles. And I will do Brad Bird. I will do Syndrome. And I will do Disney. Okay, now we're going to hit next. Whoops. Let's go back. Watch what I'm going to do. The reason why I did that, I'll show you why in just a moment. Let's go here, show more. I'm going to copy these because I want to be able to copy those tags over to the other YouTube channel. Let's keep in mind, this is Diesel Funk. This is Diesel Funk. We're going to add subtitles. And I want auto sync on this. We're going to hit done. Next. Checks are good because the music is pretty much owned by my brother. So we should be good there. Next. Okay, good. Now I want to go here. We're going to create a new video. We're going to upload videos. We're going to, excuse my stomach growl there. Let's see here. We're going to go to Diesel Funk Dispatch Short. There we go. That's going in there. Now we can start dragging this stuff over the way we want. Right there. That's good. All right. We're going to go here to, we're not going to worry about playlists. No, we're adding all this stuff in. See what we're doing? Adding this stuff in. We're going to say no. We're going to go through all that. Then we're going to go to our tags and add the same tags here. Okay, we're good there. Now, here's the thing I want to do. We're going to go big syndrome. Good. Now I can go back to my YouTube page here. And we're good. We're going to go back to details. And I can copy all of this. And I can go back here to this guy and paste here. Now, this copy here is very good. That's very good copy. So now I can go to Facebook here. And we can go to Diesel Funk. Let's see if we can pull it off. A lot of different multi-channel stuff happening here. Don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to see because I'm trying to see if I can actually post while I'm also doing my thing. I should be able to do it. Paste. Can we do that? Okay, let me do it one more time. I'm trying to see if I can copy paste this stuff here. Right click. Whoops. Crap. I didn't mean to hit cut. I meant to hit copy. Copy. Let's go back here to Facebook. Let's go to Instagram. Hiya. Come on. Paste. Oh, that didn't work. I don't know why that didn't work. We're not going to worry about it for now. It might be something that I need to wait to after. But at any rate, just to give you guys a preview on what's happening here, we're going to double click this. Here we go. Move this out of the way. Syndrome. Greetings, Diesel Marketeers. This is Tim back to the latest episode of Diesel Funk Dispatch. Today's subject is syndrome. I recently had an interesting conversation with Mike Manley, famed cartoonist on Facebook. We're talking about how the industry was changing. Crap. I suddenly realized the most important thing. Why did I use syndrome? I screwed up on that. But that's okay. We can fix it now. Let's go here. We're going to go here to... I screwed up that. But that's okay because we can re-upload the stuff. I haven't hit live on anything yet. So we'll go here. We're going to go to recent items. We're going to go to voice memos. And we want to now do one more. Everyone is super. And once everyone is super, no one will be. All right. We're going to try this one more time here. We're going to go syndrome audio 02. Right there. We're going to drag and drop that on the lay desktop. Lay desktop. Desktop, dude. Lay desktop. Let's see here. We can pull that open there. We're going to drag and drop that right. No, will that work? No, because I found the way to do. Yes, it would go to the desktop. That's what it did before. I think that's what it did. I think that's what it did, baby. Baby Baba. Oh, no, because we did it here. Did we do it here? No, we did not. Huh. Okay, I know this person here. If someone has tried to... Okay, we're not going to worry about that for now. That's a person who might be interesting to know. All right, hang on. Man, I hate it when that. Well, I don't hate it. I love this stuff. What am I talking about here? We're going to go here back to. This is. I kind of screwed up a little bit, but it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. We're going to go right here to that, and I even have this here, so I can now go back to that there. Go back to this here. And I think I got just enough space to drop that in there. And if I have to move it back, I will. This is going to be interesting. We'll go right here. All right. So we're going to see what happens now. Let's see if I can select this and drag and drop it right into the media folder. If I can, great. If I can't, oh my God, did that work? No, it didn't work. Try one more time. Right here. Come on, baby. Do this for me. Do this for me. It should go right there. Why is it not going there? All right. We got to figure out, again, how to save it. And I think what I did before was I drag and drop that right on the timeline, right on the desktop. Did that work? Yes, I know I have a very crowded desktop. Let's see here. Also, let me just check my streams here to see if everything is going. Okay, that's going good. YouTube is going good. Whoops. I've been going for about 52 minutes. That's pretty good there. So YouTube is streaming well. Substack. Let's go back here. Substack here. Let's go back here. We're going to refresh. Let's go to Diesel Funk. Diesel Funk. Go to our dashboard here. We are okay. Oh, I see what happened. We were not going live on Substack. I'm sorry. I'm learning this stuff as I go, guys. Learning as I go. All right. Now the post is live. All right. And I think we're good here. I think we're good for now. But I did not know that. I'm sorry about that. We are learning so much stuff. We're learning so much stuff. And share clips. It's amazing how you can actually share clips in this thing. That's pretty crazy. Substack has a feature where when you record videos, what it does is it records the clips for you. So that's pretty good. I'm not going to worry about that for now. But pretty interesting stuff. Pretty interesting stuff. But again, I'm sure. All right, Instagram. Hello, Akin Shay. How you doing? Dope stuff, brother. Brother, you're doper than me. That I do know for a fact. Akin Shay is one of the greatest artists out there going. He's dope. He's dope. He's of a spiritual place where I am not. But this is why we need people like him who do the work. D Will. Hey man, what's happening? D Will Matic, how you doing? Good to see you, brother. Facebook. It is going. It is going. It is going. That's good. LinkedIners. Let's do a refresh on that. LinkedIners. Are we going LinkedIners? We are going. Cool. Twitch. Twitch is going. And Stream is going. And wow, that is amazing. Stream is going. So let's go here. Now, we got to figure out, how did I save this thing here? Let's see. Add to music as a spoken track. Show info. Show in Finder. How about that? Oh, there it is. Now I should be able to drag here and drop. Yes. So here we go. I'm sorry, guys. We're learning. Yes. Yes, right there. And we're going to go just like that. Right there. All right, let's zoom into this. Yep, this is amazing how this works. Technology, ladies and gentlemen. Technology. All right, I'm going to get this out here. I'm going to move this guy here. Now, I think my AI dialogue leveler is on that. I'm going to take that up just a little bit. All right, now watch this. Watch how I'm going to do it. Thank God I didn't upload it first. I'm going to move that over just like that. I'm going to move this guy here over just like that. It's right there. We're doing that so we can make room for this other piece of dialogue here. Right there. Yep, good there. Right? And then here, you can go right here. Yep, that's good. Yep, I like it. All right, let's try it again. Let's see what happens. Syndrome. Greetings, Diesel Marketeers. This is Tim back to the latest episode of Beat Funk Dispatch. Today's subject is syndrome. I recently had an interesting conversation with Mike Mann, famed cartoonist on Facebook. We were talking about how the industry was changing, how all of the things that were happening, not just the inception of AI, but how media consumption and the way companies are trying to adjust to the changing scenario. Jobs lost, massive unemployment. But why is that happening? That's happening because they're able to reduce the numbers. It doesn't just give power to the studio. It gives power to the creators. Creators begin to create because you now control the shots. And doggone it, it didn't work again. I hate it when that happens. Wait, why did that happen? Huh, interesting. That did not record. Let's go here to our audio here and see what happened. Did it record? Everyone is super. And once everyone is super, no one will be. Okay, it did work, but I wonder why. Let's click again. We're going to Services, Show in Finder. We're going to show one more time in Finder. And drag and drop this. You're going to see what happens. We're going to go here. And get rid of that one. Everyone is super. Everyone is super. Okay. So we know that top one there. We're going to get rid of this one. We're going to go here. Let me reduce this down right there. And go here. I'm going to take that out. I'll leave the AI leveler off. Yes. All right, let's try it now. Okay. Everyone is super. And once everyone is super, no one. All right, we're going to turn that up just a little bit. Right there. All right. This is going to sound a little weird here. I want to do one thing. Yes. Creators begin to create because you now control this. I want to put in one more thing here. I'm going to record one more time. But creators begin to create because you now control the shots. Because, all right, now I'm going to do here, I'm going to right click over that. Boom, boom, bam. And we're going to type in Syndrome Audio 03. Okay, great. Got it. Done. Boom, bam, done. We're going to right click over this. Services. Show in Finder. And we're going to drag and drop that right there. Now, why did I do that? I did that because I want to eliminate these two guys here because I don't think it's necessary to have them. Let me do this here. Let me go. Let's see here. That says. But. Yep. Let's move this here. It's super. And once every. But. All right. So this is what happens. It doesn't just give power to the studio. It gives power to the creators. But creators. Okay. I like that. So, but I want to cut that distance down between the but. Let's see. Yep, we're good here. Did we cut that? We're going to cut it right here. We're going to cut this here. We're going to cut. Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get that. We're going to move that down right there. And we're going to move that over just like that. There we go. Now we can take this. And then we can go here. And I can just move that over just a little bit. It's a lot of dialogue in this, but that's okay. Move this here. Move that there. And move that over. Yes, a smidgen. Yes, a smidgen. But, okay, now we're going to go here. We're get that over just like that. In fact, let me zoom into this here. Creators. Just give power to the studio. Gives power to the creators. Creators. There we go. Zoom into this. All right, we want to shorten this up like that. And just all we're doing is just going here like that. We're gonna go here. We're gonna move that over. We're gonna now. Let's see. But great, fantastical, fantastical. But move that over just like that. Yep, perfect. Power to the creators. But creators begin to create because you now control the shots. All right, here we go. Yes. Okay, now we can fit that in. Let's listen to it one more time. Syndrome. Greetings, Diesel Marketeers. This is Tim back to the latest episode of Defunct Dispatch. Today's subject is syndrome. I recently had an interesting conversation with Mike Madden, famed cartoonist on Facebook. We're talking about how the industry was changing, how all of the things that were happening, not just the inception of AI, but how media consumption and the way companies are trying to adjust to the changing scenario. Jobs lost, massive unemployment. But why is that happening? That's happening because they're able to reduce the numbers. It doesn't just give power to the studio. It gives power to the creators. But creators begin to create because you now control the shots. Because everyone is super. And once everyone is super, no one will. Syndrome. Okay, so we're going to turn it up. Whoops. What happened there? What happened there? Ah, that video, that audio went dead again. All right, let's see what's happening. Oh, it's because it's not picking it up. Okay, let's delete that. Let's delete this. All right, we're going to right click. We're going to go one more time. We're going to go. This is so fascinating to see how this works here. We're going to go Syndrome Audio 2. We're going to Services. We're going to Show in Finder. There it is, Syndrome Audio 2. Going to go right there. 3, 2. Here we go. All right. Now let's see if we can get this to work correctly this time. Hang on. Right there. All right. Now we go right here. We'll turn that volume up there. We're going to turn the volume up here. And we're going to make that butt go a little higher. We'll peak a little bit. Yep. There we go. All right. Let's check it out. Massive unemployment. But why is that happening? That's happening because they're able to reduce the numbers. It doesn't just give power. But why is that happening? That's happening because they're able to reduce the numbers. It doesn't just give power to the studio. It gives power to the creators. But creators begin to create because you now control the shots. Because everyone is super. And once everyone is super, no one will. Oh, hang on. I gotta go here. I think I may have cut off. No one will. Ah, trailed off. I hate that. I hate that. Let's try it one more time. Here we go. All right. Ugh. Why? Because once everyone is super, then no one will be. I'm going to say done. All right. Try one more time here. This is amazing. I love how real time this is. Syndrome Audio 04. Got it? Right click. Let's go here to save. We're going to go right click over here. We're going to go to services. We're going to show in Finder. Whoops. Nope. There we go. Right click here. Services show in Finder. There it is. We're going to drag and drop that right over. Good. I'm going to get rid of this. Everyone is super. Once everyone is super, no one. Okay, so I'm getting some very, very interesting things here. Let's go here to find in media pool. Okay, we want to make sure that we reveal in Finder. I see. Okay. And we have to make some adjustments here because this stuff is saving all over the place. And we have to share it. Let's see here. I'm going to go to all these here. I'm going to select more than one if I can. No. Can you select more than one? No, we have to save it one at a time. Okay. Right click. We want to share. And we want to share. Where do we want to share this? I don't know. Right click. Oh, that's what's happening. Okay, I got it. We're learning as we do this, ladies and gentlemen. We're learning as we do this. So what I'm going to do here are all my Syndrome files right there. Syndrome Audio 2. Okay, so that's there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Syndrome Audio 4. I want to grab these guys here. There we go. We're going to go here to Bridge. And we're going to go back to Diesel Funk Dispatch. And we're going to drag and drop these guys here, over here. So those are now in the Diesel Funk Dispatch folder, which I did not have before. But that's okay. That's all right. It's not the end of the world. We're going to move in Diesel Funk Audio 04. We're going to do that. We're going to do Diesel Funk Audio 02. Okay, we're going to cancel that. We're going to go to Diesel Funk Audio 3. Right click. We're going to services. We're going to show in Finder. There it is. We're going to drag and drop that right in there. Okay, good. Now we're good. All right, guys. Hey, we're getting it. We're getting the hang of this thing. I can close out voice memos now. Let me try one more time. Because those were saved in a temporary folder. It's all right. We're still alive. We're learning as we are doing. Hello, Walter Grayson, the endowed chair at Macalester College. Love that dude. We're going to work it out. We're still alive, sort of, mostly. Okay, let's see here. We're going to minimize that because I don't think we need photos open here. We're going to go to my ridiculously crowded desktop. We're going to go back to DaVinci. So you'll notice here as I moved away, all these files kind of went away. That's okay. Got that. Go here, right click. And we're going to reveal in Finder. Unable to find media. Okay, so we're going to right click here. Let's see here. Clip color, flags, usage, no. Let's see here. I forget how to replace that. I'm getting a little tired on this, so I'm gonna step away from this for a moment. Because I think we've done enough. But I will be able to replace and get everything in there soon enough. So let's just hang tough for the moment. Oh, hold on. Let me try it this way. See if this will work. Let's see if this will work, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to Syndrome. Now, I wonder if I dragged and dropped all of the Syndrome audio into the media pool here, if those things would update. Let's go here. We're going to do Syndrome. Right there, and we're going to drag and drop. Did that work? I don't know if that worked. But it's okay. We can tweak stuff. We can tweak it. We can tweak it, baby. Replace with. Can we replace? Let's see here. Huh. Ha 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 ha. All right, that's good for now. I'm going to save this for the moment. Thank God I did not upload that thing before. But it's okay. Now, we want to start doing a little drawing because we've been going on this for a little bit now. And as I told folks before, I've been working on different things. How I move things together, how I put things together, um, how I'm learning as I'm doing, but I'll explain to you what I mean. So I was producing my videos, and I love doing it because it's the personal branding. I have my blog, which I haven't done. Maybe I'll do it this week. Maybe I'll do it next week. But the longer form vlogs take time to do. But the shorts here, when I'm not screwing up on the audio, is generally a one-stop shop. I can get everything done in under an hour, which is pretty good. The lives are live. I turn it on. I'm streaming just like I'm streaming now. You guys are seeing everything. The great thing is about this is that although I am doing this, what begins to happen is my live strips get broken down into clips. So if you're using Substack, Substack will generate clips for you. It's quite fascinating. I didn't know that would, so that means in theory, I don't have to purchase other software, because that's the one thing that's really getting kind of cost prohibitive, is that you're having to buy software on a subscription basis, ongoing, to pay for your stuff. And that gets to be a real drag. Substack, apparently, because Substack, the thing I like about Substack, all of these places have their issues. There's been a lot of controversy. The type of talk, the type of speech they're allowing on some of these platforms. But the thing that's unique about Substack is when network news and TV begin to kind of implode, they begin to lean away from the ethics of pure journalism and begin to lean more in the direction of opinion, and that opinion you have people who are more to the left, more to the right. What begins to happen is that since journalism itself, most journalists are all about accuracy and information, facts. So what happens is when network TV kind of crapped the bed, a lot of journalists moved over to Substack. It's with Jim Acosta, Joy Reid. I think my friend Jason Johnson is on there. He's certainly on YouTube and Instagram. So a lot of those journalists are now moving over to Substack. These are not just broadcast journalists, but prose journalists have been there for a long time. So a lot of people, most people get their news, I submit, from social media. So Substack is a very, very interesting kind of system because it makes things more friendly, if you will, for people who do what I do. Now, I'm sure YouTube, I don't know if YouTube has a feature in it that automatically generates clips, but if it did, there you go. I'm just saying. All right, enough of that. So, I did this particular episode here. It wasn't an episode. Yes, my friend Stacy Robinson just saw an image that I sent to him, but I can't show the image. I've been told not to do that. So I'm not gonna. I'm not doing it, Danny. Anyway, so, but I will show this. So I did this the other day. Let's see if we can. And this is what I realized. Let's go here. Yes. Yes, here is the good one. So we're going to go right here. We're going to go to FaceTime. Facebook. All right, we're going to Facebook. We're going to go to right there. Oh, my God. The stuff you see on these things here. Good God. So anyway, we're going here. That one. This is the one that I did. It was Batman Day. Was it It was Batman Day, I think, on Saturday. Yes. It was Batman Day on Saturday. And I love Batman. Everybody loves Batman. If I had to choose between Batman and Superman, it'd always be Superman. But this time I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to lose the day. And I was totally, completely burned out on doing the project that was taken. I still got one more to do. But let me tell you guys, this work, when I do my work, I'm not the greatest artist in the world. I know I'm good. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not good. I'm great. But I'm not the greatest. But when I work, I put my time in. I do put my time in it because it's got my name on it. Is it going to be perfect? No. But it's got my name on it. And if it has my name on it, I have to use the tools to produce the best work I can. So this here, like, how do I get past of my limited drawing abilities? Found out the secret. Light the hell out of your drawings. So his head is too big. Look how big his head is. It's like he's wearing the Michael Keaton Batman head helmet. But if you light it correctly, the audience will buy in. They will extend to you grace. But the audience has to feel that there's a certain level of reality to it. Now, let me say this. He's probably never going to see this. My Batman, this is great. I love my Batman. It's wonky, but it's a Tim Fielder wonky, right? Tim Fielder Batman. But the baddest Batman I've seen. I got to show this. Please don't be upset with me, man, because I came out with something. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. You just don't get any better than this. This guy, look at that. Look at this guy. This guy, Gray Williams. You know, there's a lot of people I say, oh, they're great. But, you know, I don't go around thinking, like, wow, they're better than me. You know, I don't think that. This guy is better than all of us. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Doggone it. Look at that. This guy he gave this character a mesh suit. But look at the kind of light on there. Look at that helmet. It's like, it kind of sort of reminds me of the RoboCop reboot they had, but it's clearly Batman. And look at the soft tape. You can almost fry an egg on that helmet, man. That's so clean. That's so smooth. Gray Williamson is arguably one of the greatest cartoonists who's ever lived. And I'm waiting for his follow-up book. But he's great. Look at that. I'd buy that in a second. But here's the problem, though. Gray doesn't own Batman. None of us do. Warner owns Batman. I want to see Gray. I know he's doing it, but that is so sexy. It's like, how about you lob the ears off of it, man? Lob the ears off. I'll pay money for that. I will pay money for that. Gray Williamson, if you're hearing me, I will pay money for that. This guy is the absolute bona fide truth. Look at that. And it ain't sloppy. Like I'm sloppy. Look at that. That's sloppy. Right? But I'm okay. I can live with it. I can live with being sloppy. I'm a sloppy guy. I'm sloppy. Right? But my stuff has heart. It has heart. But that is straight up sexy. Look at that. That's incredible. And he's not over-rendering. Like I over-render. I do. I know I go in. I go in hard because I want you to feel the grit, the dirt. But look at that. That's got dirt in it, but man, it's slick. It's beautiful. This is brutal. This is beautiful. This is brutal. This is beautiful. Got it? Just arguably one of the greatest cartoonists ever on planet Earth. Don't matter the race, gender, ethnicity. Just simply fantastic, this guy. All right, enough of that. So I did this. Now, the interesting thing about this has 579 views, which is pretty incredible. That's like, you know, I've been doing this social media, you know, thing. I've gone in very aggressively over the last several months now. I'm well into my third month. Probably over the next 2 weeks, I'll be into my fourth month. And I'm liking how it makes me feel. It's like I have to divorce myself from the end results. This is what I will tell everyone if you're just starting out, going in heavily on the personal branding. You must divorce yourself from the result, particularly when you're starting, because you can put your heart and soul into a piece and there won't be any reaction. I've done some pieces where I was like, okay, I know this is going to, I'm not saying it's going to go viral, but I know it will hit. And it hasn't hit because I haven't done or acquired the standards yet to make the algorithm pay attention or whatever. However, this particular piece I did is Batman Day. I made sure the tags are there, so it's Batman, right? We're almost at 579, and I enjoyed doing this immensely. However, I have to say that it meant for me that some people liked it because it was Batman. But I was looking at some people liked it because of the way it was illustrated. So it occurred to me, hello, John05, how you doing? John underscore 0.05, I guess that's it. But here's what I realized. People like to see me draw. They are not going to sit up for 3-4 hours and see me draw. That is obvious. I do my live stream for 3 reasons. One, it allows me to do my work in real time. It allows me to talk through the process. But it's also, and this is a tip for a lot of people, if you are a professional and you're trying to get your work done, there's nothing more motivating than a live stream. You're working on a live stream and you got to get your work done and you got to put the hours in. But when you're live streaming, it hits, for at least for me, maybe not for other people, but for me, it hits in such a way where I realize, man, I've got to do this work, but man, I have to produce content. Me drawing my work is my content. But I'm also, this is how I make my living. I've got to finish the content, right? So I have to know when to pull away, like the Diesel Funk Dispatch with the syndrome. That's for play, but it's also building personal brand, right? And that'll go up. Maybe it'll go up tonight. Maybe it'll go up tomorrow morning. I don't know. But there's something to this drawing. And what I thought about, I was talking with one of my friends earlier today, and what I think it is that you guys like to see me draw. You're willing to spend anywhere from 1 minute to 3 minutes seeing my drawing reveal itself. But the idea for me is this. What if I just drew my panels from my book? What if I just drew my panel from my book? The idea being, because I was talking with my friend Julian yesterday and Mark, and I was telling them, well, guys, my idea is to do as I've been saying the last few weeks. Like, for example, I think I can open this up here. Can I open this up? I don't know if I can. Let's go here. Recent. Yes. So this, High John Conqueror, right? I had done breakdowns for it. Here's what I have. I have this breakdown, right? This is fine. I love this. This is awesome, sauce, right? Doing my breakdowns. All good, right? I love that. I feel so full and so happy when I'm doing this. I love it. But then I began to think to myself, hang on a second now. Why do you need if you're putting it up as still images, it's hard to ultimately have that monetized because it's a still image. Let me repeat that. If you're putting your work up as a still image, Instagram, you can work with a still image, but that's just Instagram. YouTube, video. Facebook, mostly video. If you want to become monetized for view hours. YouTube, absolutely video. Substack, absolutely video. But I know I don't want people to pay to see my work. I don't want to have to go to Webtoons and you guys, everyone, the large herds of people, the billions of people are on social, specifically Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, right? I don't know if there are any more. There are, but I'm not the greatest expert on that. But those are the big four, right? If there's a Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Yes, that's it. Those are the big four. Billions of people on there every day. So the theory goes, I don't want them to pay to see my book. What I want them to do is to willingly look at 3 minutes of video and know that hopefully eventually once I become monetized, that there will be an ad on that video. Whoops. There'll be an ad on that video, right? And if the ad is on the video, the work begins to pay for itself. So the viewed work in video form becomes the product. That's the first thing. Then the audio, the once the project is done, it can be put in the format to effectively be a graphic novel. Then you can buy it again. So that's my theory. And I'm saying that because I believe, let's go here, let's check this out. This will be good to show. We're going to go to Disney buys 2% stake in Webtoons. All right, 6 days ago. Now, of course, that's a problem. Webtoons shares soar on Disney Digital Comics partnership deal for Marvel Star Wars content. So that means that Webtoons is now going to have 35,000 comics from Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, Pixar, right? 35,000. That's a lot. That means that Disney is making an aggressive move. Now, of course, they were hemorrhaging over the Kimmel stuff. So they seem like they have backed off of that. Somebody obviously had a talk with them. Right? So, I know you think, but y'all better, because they lost a lot of value. But that stuff is still going on Webtoons. That means that Disney is making an aggressive move towards virtual viewing of their comics because they can have viewers view their comics for free and make money through ads. I submit for the independent, you don't even have to go to Webtoons or Tapas or whatever the other ones are. You can just go on Facebook, YouTube, but you output your comics as video. You say, well, man, I'm going to have a still image. No. What you're going to do is record you producing the image. And over that 3 minutes, it's going to reveal itself as the panel. And you do that 5 panels a week. You see what I'm saying? 5 panels a week. You can do that. I can do that. That's one drawing a day. Right? In fact, let's do it now. So we're going to go here. And I'm going to go to Clip Studio Paint. So that's the first panel. So I'm going to do 2 things here. As a matter of fact, instead of it, I'm going to do this. Because it's going to be the first day, I'm going to want 3 panels. So I'll start with this. 1, 2, 3. That'll be the first one. Day 2, it'll be this one. Day 3, it'll be this one. Day 4, it'll be that one. Day 5, it'll be that one. See what I'm saying? So that's all 1 week. And then this will be week 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it? That's what I can do. I can do that. Right? And then here, I haven't even finished that. But I was thinking about adding some pages to this to give it more context because there's more story. And I'll figure that out. But that's what I'm saying. This content here, in theory, I don't know. I'm saying I would give away the first of it on 3 days, but I could just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Meaning I could do that. I mean, instead of trying to dump everything, it's like the stuff is coming out once a week. So that's the thing I have to think about, you know. Meaning instead of doing all three, I could just do this one. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Right? We'll see how it goes. Okay. Because I'm very interested in how Hal Foster, the author of again, my idea is unlike Tom King, where you have multiple panels and you're having panels that are duplicated, which is fine. I use that technique as well. We're having a crap ton of spoken dialogue because the writers, they love to show how well they can write, and so what you're doing is you're doing a lot of dialogue in interaction between the actors or characters, which is great. That's a fantastic technique. The pictures are working, right? But I'm a believer in that sometimes you don't need words. You just need pictures. It's still the story. And the idea is what you're doing is I want to be able to put a lot of time into the illustration work. And so that's when we go back to this. Here. You guys, y'all want to see that. You want to see that. Got it? So you want to see that. And if you want to see that, and I'm only doing one panel a day, this image here took me an hour. And I was goofing around. Right? And I would only really want it to take an hour. Right? But that's what I'm doing. Anyway, so here we go. Let's stop screwing around here. Now we're going to go to, I'm going to duplicate this image here. I'm going to, let's see here. How am I going to do this? I'm going to open it. I'm going to save a duplicate. And I'm going to call this Hi John underscore panels. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to see. We're going to say panel 01. Now, I could do this in the story format, but I'm uncertain as to if I want to do that. For right now, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do this. Hi John panel 01. You see here I had a Hal Foster folder. And I'm going to click on documents here. And I'm going to type in Hi John Conqueror. Hi John. Let's get a little space. John. Can I get a Hi John here? Can I get a Hi John? Here we go. One more time. We're going to go Hi John. Can we get a Hi John? We can't get a Hi John. Okay, no worries. No worries. Ah, man. Oh, it is. We'll put it in this one. There we go. Right there. You got Hi John panel 01. So we're going to go right here. So we duplicated that, right? Now the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to, let's see, how do we crop here? Can we do a crop on this? Can we do a crop on this? I don't even know. Correct line. Doggone it. This is why I prefer Photoshop sometimes, this kind of stuff here. Scale, rotate, delete. What's this? Snap the ruler, snap the special ruler. Doggone it. Dog daggity nabbity. All right. No worries. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to export, save duplicate. And I'm going to save that as a Photoshop file. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go here, HighJohn Panel 01. You're going to go save. Watch what I'm going to do, guys. So I don't want text on this. Well, we'll just leave it there for now. We'll leave it there for now. And I'm going to go OK. Watch what I'm going to do here. We're hitting OK. So that's now, this file is now saved, right? So I want to go here. I'm going to go back to HighJohn. There it is, right here. And we're going to go panel. We're going to type in the word panel. There we go. So we have here HighJohn Panel 01. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to click here. I'm going to take that to Photoshop. To Photoshop. Got it? Watch out what I'm going to do now. I'm going to duplicate this here 3 times. Again, duplicate. I'm going to call this Panel 2. I'm going to call the next one here. I'm going to duplicate this again. I'm going to duplicate this as Panel 03. Right? Got it. So I'm going to go back to Panel 01. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of all these guys here. I'm going to get rid of all of them. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to hit the, oh, can't do that because that's locked. Go here, here, delete. There we go. And I'm going to select these guys here because I don't need them just yet. Hit delete there. See? All right. Now, in fact, I'm going to, don't save. I don't want to save this either. Don't want to save it. So check it out. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm now going to I don't know if I screwed up. Hold on. This is hey. There we go. So we got that. All right. So relax, people. Relax. Y'all need to relax. So we're going to go here. I'm going to duplicate this 1 time, and that'll be my template. We're going to call that HighJohn Panels. Okay, so we got that, right? So we're going to go here, and now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on crop, and I'm going to move it all the way here. Yep. Me think I got it right here. That'll be right about there. Good. I like that. That's hot. And I can move this over here just like that. Yep. I like this. I like it. I like it. So that will be panel, that'll be panel 1. Right? I like that. That's hot. So we got panel 1. Let's duplicate this. Cancel. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to see. Yep. All right, so that worked. Panel 1, we got it. So I can go here, I can delete that. I can take these guys here, I can delete this. So this is my first panel, right? Now the next thing I'm going to do, because I made duplicates here, watch this. I'm going to now take this, I'm going to grab a thingy here. I'm going to select this. Whoops. Grab right here. There we go. Command C. All right, here we go, guys. I'm going to duplicate this. Watch this. Watch what I'm doing. We're going to call this in panel 2. Yes. And I'm now going to do Command Shift B. And I'm going to delete. Yep, there we go. There we go. See? So I now have, whoops, what did I do? Oh, no. I got it. Panel O2. Yes, I'm sorry. I got it. So that's there. That's panel O1. We're good there. We go to panel O2, and now we delete this one. So we're good there, right? Then I want to duplicate this guy. Here. Let's duplicate him here. And we're going to call that panel O3. Yes. 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 3. Gonna go okay. 6:13 Eastern Standard Time. My name is Tim Fielder. Please like, subscribe, and hit notifications. I am a visual Afrofuturist and graphic novelist. I stream 5 days a week unless I had something crazy going on like last week. I stream to Kick, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, and multiple Facebook groups, Substack, Instagram, and 2 YouTube channels. That's what I do. I do it every week, 5 days a week, and I have fun doing it. So I cannot complain. I cannot complain, man. I can't complain, dude. All right, let's check here Facebook, see how everything's going. Let's do a refresh on this. All right, we're going to do this here. Okay, we're good there. Yep. Facebook is going good. Substack. Hi, Substack. Substack appears. Let's go here. Substack, I think, is going good. Substack is going good. It appears to be going good. All right. Substack is. That's weird. Did that quit? I don't know what happened there. Substack is acting weird today. But it's okay. We're going to work it. We're going to work it. All right. We have. So Substack is working. Instagram is sort of working. All right, it's all right. We're still going to make that. Live stream on YouTube is working. Yep, that's working. Okay, good. All right, so we got panel 03 now. So watch this. So then go back to panels, right? Now, I can move this over here. Let's Command D. And I'm going to now select this here. Command C. And I'm going to go right here. And this time, I'm going to hit Command V. And I'm going to delete this guy. So this is panel 03. So this is panel 02. This is panel 01, panel 02, panel 03. Now, initially, there was a point where I was thinking about just releasing my books as vertical books. But I don't want to do that this time. I want to play with the format. I want it to be like Prince Valiant, Flash Gordon, Hal Foster, Alex Raymond. I want it to be at least in the similar format as that. Right? So this is panel 1, panel 2, panel 3. So that's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I don't want to start producing this, putting this out till maybe a week or two. Give myself a 2-week buffer. I mean, I'm tempted to put it up now, but I don't think I have to do that. All I think I need to do is just let me work up a buffer of about 2 weeks. So that's basically 10 panels. So we got this here. So that's good. I feel good about that. So now, we got this. Okay, good. Now we want to duplicate this again. Right? Watch what I'm going to do here. When I duplicate here, I can get panels copy. I'm going to get rid of that one because we don't really need that one anymore. We need this one. And I'm going to make duplicates from this. I'm going to make duplicates from this, and this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go just like this. I'm going to duplicate this probably 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to duplicate this 4 times. I'm going to go duplicate. Bam. I'm going to go duplicate. Bam. Then I'm going to go duplicate. Bam. So that's 1, 2, 3 panels copy. Okay, so watch this. Now I'm going to go to my crop tool. And with my crop tool, I'm going to do just like this. Right there. And I'm going to move this up so that this is the next panel. So I don't need the rest of these. I can get rid of these. See what I'm saying? See how simple that is? So what I'm doing is I'm doing the panels this way so that when I start painting them in Clip Studio Paint, it'll be recorded. Right? So we got that. That's good. So now I can go here. So we're going to go to our crop tool again. On this one. Okay, that's good. Yes. See? Go here to here. Now we go here. This time, whoop, we go back here. We don't need these 2 guys. We don't need those. Get rid of that. All right, that's gone. Now, part of this is I want to be able to I want to be able to reveal this 5 days weekly. That's the objective, I think. But in order to be able to do that and still maintain a life, is I have to be careful about how much time I'm having to spend on this, because I have to do other work, do this work. But I'm sorry, I don't think this work is any less important than the other work. I just don't, because all of it is part of the personal branding of the ecosphere, if you will. So we're gonna go here. So we got that panel 3. Now we go here. We go here again. This time, okay, we can leave that there. We can come all the way here. You see? There we go. I like that. Now we can bring this down. See what's happening? Bam. So I like this. This is fun. This is fun to do. Right? Now we go here. Right? One more time. This time we take it here. We take that down there. Yes. Yes. See what I'm saying? So when these panels are finished and put together, they will be put together in a horizontal book. But they'll have regular panels, comic page that starts out like that. Right? So this is page 1, page 2. But what will happen is everything will be revealed one panel at a time. Right? I can't manage one page at a time. I can, but I have to do it at the expense of everything else, and I'm not trying to do that. But I can do one panel a day. You understand what I'm saying? I can do one panel a day. That is possible to do. All right, let me refresh this here. I want to thank you guys for hanging tough with me. I get it. I get it. I get how tricky this is. I get how tricky it is, man. I get how tricky it is. And again, I am so tempted. I'd be lying to you if I tried to say, but I'm so tempted to say, let me just do one now and post it tomorrow. Let's wait and build up a buffer, because life happens. Life always happens. All right, so I'm going to refresh here on LinkedIn. Okay, we're moving. We're shaking. We're shaking. We're baking. Facebook is going good. Substack, that's the one that's not going good today. I don't know why Substack is not going good, but that's, let's see, let's go back. Let's go back to home. Let's see what happens at home. All right, I don't want clips. I want my home. Let's click right there. Yep, that is what happened. So that thing cut off after 48 minutes. And it says I was live. Okay, whatever. We're learning Substack, guys. So Substack is no longer live. But that's okay. Like I said, we're learning. We are learning. And how long have we been going on live? We've been streaming now for 1 hour and 52 minutes. Okay, so we got about another, I don't know. I might just go 2 hours today. But I've been going, an hour and 52 minutes? Maybe another 40 minutes. Maybe I'll shut down at 7. If I shut down at 7, that'll have me almost at 2.5 hours. Yeah, maybe. I'm at 7:30. You never know. Okay, so let's go here. So we're good here. So we know we got that panel here. 2, 3. Watch this. Save as. Hi John panel. Underscore. Underscore. Um, 04. Okay, good. And we're going to hit save here, but we're going to save on my computer. Got to save on the computer, man. Got to save on the computer. Right there. Okay, good. So that's saved. All right. Yes. Then here, we're going to go save as. 5. Okay, good. 5. And here will be 6. Right here will be 7, I think. 6, 7. Yep. All right, we got to go back here. We got to crop this guy here. Right there. All right. Now this one will be, what will that be? That'll be save as, crop, and go here. That'll be 07. So we have 7 panels saved there. And I can do the next several pages, which will be okay. All right, sure. Let's keep doing that so we don't have to think about it. All right. So now this is Hi John panel. So now I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to turn this on. Right. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 panels. All right. We're going to duplicate. As a matter of fact, I will duplicate it with the name, which is something I didn't do before. Turn it here. That's going to be 08. All right, we're going to do this here. We're going to do this here. We're going to do this here. Watch, guys. 08. We're good there. And duplicate again. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Do that. We're going to duplicate because we don't need to reproduce the wheel. We don't need to remake the wheel. We're going to duplicate this. That'll be 09. 9. Yes, we got that. Then we're going to duplicate this. 10. All right. So let's go here. Let me check one thing. Right. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the next one will be 11. All right. Let's go here. Duplicate 11. 11. Okay. There we go. We're going to duplicate one more time. This will be 12. 12. All right. 12. Huh. Huh. I just thought of something. I just thought of something. This is why I love doing breakdowns. I love doing breakdowns because I'd done an image here before that I thought was pretty dope, but I was thinking to myself, something's missing. Not missing. It's like the reason why you do breakdowns is sort of why you do storyboards for movies. What it does, breakdowns for comics like this function as a pre-template, if you will. It is not scripture. You don't have to slavishly follow your breakdown. I mean, some people do. Dave Gibbons is like that. But, I mean, maybe he doesn't, but I love Dave Gibbons. That guy's master breakdown artist. But breakdowns are simply a guide. You can deviate and detour away from that whenever you like, or whenever you sense that there's an artistic or dramatic opportunity that you're missing. For example, this panel, that panel there, I love that panel. I think that panel is dope. But that panel should not be crammed into a corner here. That panel is the reveal of the entire environment. That's a full page. Do you get what I'm saying? So what needs to happen is this panel here, that's panel 7. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a 7A. And I'll change the numbers later on. I'm going to do this. I'm going to duplicate this. Duplicate. Yes. Duplicate. Got that. We're going to go to panel 7. I'm going to hit Command C. Then I'm going to go all the way to this one at the bottom. Right? I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to do this right here. And I'm going to expand this. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Whoops, I think my camera here is acting a little weird. Okay, we got a phone call. Who are we getting a phone call from now? We appear to be getting a phone call from Utasha Womack. Hello. I'm okay. I'm in the middle of my stream. How you doing? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I need to get back to work, but either tomorrow I would invite you to come in on the stream live. Would you be open to that? Okay, I will see you tomorrow. Let me get back to this. All right, bye. All right, that's one of my buddies. A fantastic Afrofuturist. So we go here. See? Go there. Then we take that all the way over there. Yes, yes, yes. See? Yes. We can take that down all the way at the bottom. Oh, wow. That's going to be even better. Better. Okay, so we got that. Now, let's go to my pen here. See, this is what I'm talking about. So we can do this. Now, I'm going to erase the top of this. Let's go and move that eraser there. Yep. Yep. Whoops. Take it easy, buddy. Don't go crazy. All right. Now, go here. All right. Go there. Now I'm going to take that right there. Yep. And go right there. Yes. See what's happening? Now I can go here and add a little bit of that. I can take my pen here, add a little bit of that. Make that really big and thick there. Now, again, you might say, what is this project you're doing? This is a project I call High John Conqueror. And you know, and I'm tired of doing period pieces, but this project I've been working on since 2017, and I'm ready to start seeing some life on it. But I just don't have the time to devote exclusively to projects anymore. So what I have to do is to be able to divide my time up amongst the many projects that I have. And what that means is, as I'm working every day, I'm doing a little bit every week. Some projects require more, some projects require less. So go here, let's see, we're going to reduce that down here now. This is the gas giant that is in orbit that this planet here character comes in, right? See, now we can do this. There we go. And then we want, yeah, I like that. That's pretty good there. I don't know why I have that there, but that's okay. Got that there. Okay, good. Right there. All right, so we got it. So now that is one panel. That one panel takes up like one page. And I pulled the camera back so you get a really wide expanse of the environment that the character is in, right? And I can make adjustments in the finished thing. But so now when I go here, I can save this as save as and save on my computer. I'm going to call this 7A. And I might renumber them, which I can do. But the thing is that I don't want to lose the opportunity of showing this big expanse. It's where you sell, the audience buys into, because it's what Howard Chaykin, I mean, sure, he didn't originate it, but Howard Chaykin says about you have cartoonists who are doing their work, but what they don't do is they don't set the scene. You have to set the environment. You have to let people know where things are and what they are. Now, you might say, okay, Tim, you're doing this, but okay, then what are you going to do with the other panel, the small panel? This one here. What are you going to do there? What are you going to do here? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to my panels here because I want to be thorough on this, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. We're going to go back to High John panels, and I'm going to go here because I can, and I want to delete. Okay, hang on one second. Hang on one second. All right. We are going to now, we're going to go right here. Hello! You're on my live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Here is my beloved wife, Melanie Maria Goudreau, who's coming in. She's chiming in there. She's chiming in there. Say hello to the audience. Say hello to the audience.
Hi everyone. I'm so glad to have appeared in the live drawing.
Without warning. Without warning. So what is the astrological reading for today?
Oh wow, yeah. Well, today I'm thinking about that the planet has moved from Mars, has left Libra and is going into Scorpio. So it's time for us to give ourselves some time to have space of our own. And transform in our own little pace, in our own way. To give ourselves a secret space.
Secret space. Okay. I will keep that in mind. For those who don't know, Melanie Maria Goudreau is my wife. She is a playwright, astrologer, and friend. Right? she has a catch. Like I say, greetings, these are Funketeers. For her, give it to us one time. Come on, girl.
Hi, everyone. It's Melanie Maria Goudreau, playwright, astrologer, counselor, and friend.
There you go. I love it. All right, so I'm going to let you go, girl. The chicken is already made. I'm going to be on here for about another 30, 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. and then I'm going to finish making the salad, and we can eat dinner when you get home. All right?
Okay. See you later.
Take care. Love ya. Bye.
Love you. Bye-bye.
All right. So, we have to do these things. We have to stay in contact with our loved ones and let them know that they are loved. Okay, as I was saying. So we go back here, and I'm going to delete this one because I don't want that one anymore. But this is what I do want. Because here, if you'll notice in these shots here, there's a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt strikes ground. The guy's there. Then you're on a kind of a tight. It's not super tight, but it's like a what we call it, a medium shot. I don't know if that would be a medium or whatever. Here's this is a medium to the right one there. This one I don't know. I gotta remind myself because I forget my camera angle sometimes. But this is like a long shot. How about a long shot? Right, a long shot. Did here? So this is a medium and that's a close up. The next one is going to go back to being a long shot. However, I want to cannibalize one of the frames I had in the old variant of High John Conqueror. And that one is going to be right here. That one. Yep. I've always felt like, because, there were points where I didn't know if I'm still on the fence of whether or not I'm going to use the ink lines or if I'm just going to go straight paint. We'll see how it goes. But this image should be the one. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drag and drop this right here. Watch this. See? That one is going to go right there. Yes. Already I can tell that's the way. Yep, look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Now, I'm going to just take the resolution down on that. And I'm just going to, oh, man, I love that. I freaking love that. Let's go here. And we're going to, actually, we don't need another panel. We're going to delete that. We're going to go here. And now, I'm going to take this. See? And I'm leaving it sketchy. I know in certain ways, this is perhaps wasteful because I can say, why don't you just use a drawing you did? And I may actually ultimately end up doing it. But I don't want to have a psychological difference between my breakdowns and the finished art. I want there to be a difference between, what's in the breakdown and what's in the finished art. And here, these are breakdowns, so the artwork is not going to be super duper tight. And this is where you see the main character, right? He's got his coat because he's a member of the Union Army. Just for you guys who don't know, this is my crazed retelling of John Carter, kind of re-envisioned, right? And this is the main character. Hi, John. Yep. Yep. He's got the diamond on his chest. This guy here, I wanted him to look like a James Brown, younger James Brown. With the fro James Brown is what I'm looking for. Yep. So you see how I got that? And I want this because it won't distract from the image here. Because again, this is a kind of like a stylized retelling of that kind of antebellum period. I was going to wait before I started this, but you know what? Life is too short for that. So I'm going to start and put a little time in there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. See? There we go. Okay. Boom. There we go. Yep. So now, you see that? So if I delete this here, right? So you see how it gives that. So what basically happens is this. It goes from here, bam, bam, bam. Uh, huh. Did I screw that up? No. Then it goes here. Bam, 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 bam. Right? Let me put a little blacks in there, so the heavier blacks. Yep. So you see what's happening. Then he has that wide view. Now this is where we go here. That'll be 7A. I'm going to do Command C. Then I'm going to go to my regular panels. That's going to be Command V. See? So basically what happens here as it starts this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got it? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So basically, I need to probably do one more page, and that will be a month-long buffer. That'll be a month-long buffer, right? Because each 5 days a week is what I'm going. So uh, that's what I want to do. But I'm going to add some frames here. I just got to map out what that is because I think this page here, I love this page, but there are some things that I believe that are going to, I mean, it'll probably work here. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing now. So we'll turn those off and leave that there. So I'm going to call this, I'm going to save this, save, right? And I'm going to save here on your computer, and I'm going to save right here on High John Conqueror panels. Okay. All right, that's pretty good. I like that. Now, we need to go to 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12. Oh, wait. Let's see here. Let's see if we can do it now. Because we need to crop some more. We need to crop some more panels. So that's 8, 7. Okay, that's 7. That's 7A, right? Then we have 8. And this should go like this. 8. Yep, that's 8. This is 9. 9. This is 10. Yep. This is 11. Now here's where I think, oh, no, 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 no. Okay, let's go back here. That's 10. This is 11. Wait, no, one more time. 10. Ah, I see. Okay. 10, 11. That's the first one there. Okay. And now 12. And that would be there. Wait. 10, 11. Wait. 9, 10, 11. Ah, I see what I did. 12. Okay. So we need to go back. Go back here to 11. And watch when we'll be able to go here. I picked the wrong one. Let's go to here. I want to go right here to the other one here. There we go. There we go. See? Right there. Now here, we need to duplicate this one. So that's 12, and we want to go duplicate. Duplicate, man. That's 13. So there are really 14 of these things here. And I can do a batch rename later. 13. Okay, good. So we got it. So we go back to 12, right? 12 will be this. Close up. And then here we got 13. There we go. It should be the other way. These are two women having kids simultaneously. Right? Boom. Okay, good. So we got it. So let's close these. Save. Oh, no, all this is supposed to be on the computer, buddy. 13. Okay. Let's go 7. Well, let's save that so we don't have to do it. 12. All right. Save on your computer. 11. 10. All right. 9. All right, let me put the stylus back in there because it's getting a bit tedious. I can just do it with my mouse. All right, that's 9. 8. 7. Okay, I think this one here is, this is where I kind of did this one differently. Okay, I'm going to hold that one there. Let's go to 6. Let's get rid of these guys here. We don't need those. 6. I'll close that. Save. All right, 5. Let's see, save as. Yeah, let's do a save. 4. Let's. Okay, that's 3. Save. 2. Save, because it's all saving in the same folder. Okay. Let's save this one. 4. That's good. 1. We definitely need to save that one. So we're going to go save. All right, that one's done. Now, you remember we had that widescreen shot. This is our panels. This is good. We had this here. We turned this into one page. Right? We don't want that. We want this one. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this. I'm going to do a Command C. And I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to Command V. I'm going to delete this one. So there we go for that panel. This panel's gone. That page is gone. So there we go. So now we can do a save. Right? So panel 7 is saved. You see? So I can now continue to build my breakdowns in between Clip Studio Paint and Photoshop. In this case, I was probably using Photoshop. So I can continue to do that and to build. See how I'm doing this? But what I did, that's the one thing about breakdowns. You'll do breakdowns. You'll think, okay, I've got that. This is good. But then all of a sudden, look here, I changed that. Now it has that shot. Because you should see everything is happening. He looks up, because I'm a believer in the way manga tells stories. You don't have to have 15 billion panels on a page. You can have, you know, several panels, but taking a moment. This is a moment to moment sequence. And then you go to the big reveal. Like, that's one full page, right? And then we can go back here. Then you have a change, a scene change. You see what I'm saying? That's pretty good. I like that. I like that. Now, I could, in theory, make this first panel here 2 panels, right? But there's sometimes why I want a number of panels to show that there's a jumble of activity happening within the same period. That's when you bunch up. You want dialogue. You want a bunch of things happening. Here, there are 2 women having babies. 2 women who are slaves having babies, right? I need to add about another 3 pages to this, and then we'll be where we need to be. Okay. So it is now 6:53 Eastern Standard Time. My name is Tim Fielder. I'm a visual Afrofuturist and graphic novelist. I need you guys to subscribe, hit like, notifications. That's what I need you to do. If you want to share my stream, please do. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing by sharing this thing to all of these different channels, but you know what? What are you going to do? I'm going to stream out anyway, right? So that is what I'm going to do. So Kick is rocking. Twitch is rocking. LinkedIn. I can't believe it. LinkedIn, those LinkedIners are still rocking. Facebook is rocking. Okay, great. Substack is not rocking. Hello, Ye Soul Star and Thaddeus House. Thaddeus House, you've been scaring me, man. I think, Thaddeus House, that your post on Facebook should be more uplifting. Thaddeus House is one of our intellectuals shedding lights where light sometimes does not want to be shed, but Thaddeus doesn't care. And I dig reading his posts. Brilliant theorist and writer, I would say. The Ohm Collective. Hello, how you doing? Clomser joined. Clomser joined. Hi. And as I said, Akin Shay, how you guys doing? So good to see you. So we're rocking and rolling here. Now it's 6:55, so I can do a little comment. I can do a little Black Prince. I think what I'm going to do is I need to because I didn't do it because I had to get and again, I cannot talk about the job I did. I just finished. I've been told after the event happens later this week, then I can talk about it. But that's what that is. It's pretty. I'm so proud of the work I did. I'm exhausted. If you guys could have seen me earlier today, I had a beard. I was like, I was not shaved. Hair was going back in the sense of bald. It's like it was spotty on top. But so proud of the work I just did. It was hard. Man, it was a grind. But it got done. And I think all of this work that I'm doing is making me a better artist. And that's what the objective is. But all that to say is to find, when you are working as an artist, I have learned that it pays to find the growth in whatever job you're doing. I didn't know this as a young artist. I did not know this as a young artist. I almost wish someone would have pulled me to the side, and one or two did, but they had their own stuff going on. But when you do work, try to find the growth in whatever job you're doing, even if you're not particularly hyped on the job, because there's something that you can learn from it that you can apply to your own work. Got it? That is something that you can do, I find. Now, YouTube is still going strong. So glad YouTube is rocking. YouTube is rocking, man. And both YouTubes are rocking. Both YouTubes are rocking, man. All right. Let's go here. I'm gonna have to. We had a bunch of people, the Graphic History Company, along with the BSAM crew, just sponsored the Future Waves project, which took place in Dakar, Senegal. I was not able to attend. I was here crunching on stuff, and for other reasons I couldn't go. But it appears that the project did come off. Folks like Cherie Renee Thomas, uh, legendary uh, um, um, Afrofuturist writer, science fiction writer, was there. Ronaldo Anderson, who just had his book Afrofuturism and World Order, just came out, making a bit of noise. Kind of scary what he wrote because, a lot of people are like, oh Lord, are we going to die? Leave it up to Ronaldo, probably. Right? But that's what those future projectionists, that's what they do. And so, yeah, I'm interested in having someone come on and talk to me a little bit about what happened. I did get Lawana Richmond. I don't know if I would call her our girl Friday, but she's the person who is the very much very organized, but also very open. She was there, and she sent me images. In fact, what am I doing here? I'll just show a little bit of that stuff that was sent to me. I'm sitting here thinking, yo, you idiot. What are you doing? Show some of the images. So these are some of the images that were from Dakar, right? Oh man, looks incredible. Yep, all these people, they were there. This is, whoa, wow. Yeah, I would have gained some weight while there, for sure. Look at this stuff here. Mm. I mean, brothers and sisters from all over the world, from different, all the four corners came to Dakar. This is Cherie here doing her thing. Oh, and we had video too. There we go. Love it, love it. One of our folks from Temple. Look at this stuff. This is great. I love it. Oh man. Great. Fantastic. I love this. Oh wow, look at this. So you had Afrofuturists from all over the world presenting. This is Damien. Damien. This is Cherie's husband, but also a very accomplished writer. He did a book called Illmatic Consequences with Walter Grayson. Practicing Afrofuturists, making waves. Okay, some more folks here. Forget this brother's name. Is he from North Carolina? I forget. I don't know if he's at Duke. All this type of stuff I'll sort out as we keep going. So look at this stuff here. These folks here talking beeswax. Tiffany Barber doing her thing. Tiffany of the Most Fly tribe. Oh wow, look at that. It's from the Noble group out of Amsterdam. The brother there. I don't know who this sister is. I'm gonna have to find out who she is. Oh, let's see here. Okay, we got some stuff pointing at the ground. The camera's going all around here. All right. I don't know what's going. There we go. There's my man. God, I forget his name. From UNESCO. Doggone it. I'm gonna get it. But that's great. This is Dacia Polk, St. Louis. Kicking butt. Okay, I'm sorry. This is all from this is Ronaldo Anderson. I don't know who the brother is that next to him, but we'll see. So proud of this guy. He put the time in. Oh wow, look at that. This is the huge sculpture that's in Senegal. Wow, look at that. Boy, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. There's no such thing as an ugly Afrofuturist. They don't exist. They do not exist. Let me repeat again. There's no such thing as an ugly Afrofuturist. All of these, and that's the thing, they're not just beautiful. They're like scarily accomplished. You know, multiple degrees. They be going around with the degrees. They could like destroy planets if they wanted to. But they're trying to build it up. Look at this stuff. Great stuff. Look at this stuff. Look at that. That's really awesome. Oh, let's check and see what's happening here. And music, all kinds of things here. Nice. All right. And so happy that they got the event happening. Walter put a lot of time into this. A lot of people put a lot of time into it organizationally with the Graphic History Company, and PSAM came off pretty well. Look at this stuff here. This is great. Future Waves. Very, very proud of these folks. And eventually I'm going to put everything. There's Lonnie Avi Brooks there. This is Natasha Kelly out of Europe, the Afrofuturist scholar, writer doing things. Hey, doggone it, Philip Butler from Denver. Well, he's also an Afrofuturist, kicking butt. Fantastical. Wow, that food looks yummy. This is great. Man, look at this. All right, so I wanted to show that. I think it's important that we show that. I'll eventually do a video showing all of the different things. Lawana has been sending me updates as we go on, but we'll get to it. All right, so we went through that. It is now 7:04. We've been going now for about 2 hours and 33 minutes. I'm inclined to go for another 30 minutes to make it an even 3. 2 hours and 34 minutes now. It is now 7:04 Eastern Standard Time. My name is Tim Fielder. I'm a visual Afrofuturist and graphic novelist. I'm known for the books Infinitum, an Afrofuturist Tale, Maddie's Rocket, and along with Walter Grayson, The Graphic History of Hip Hop. In addition, I'm working on my adaptation of The Comet, W.B. Du Bois's The Comet. Going in some breakdowns. Couldn't do much work on anything last week because the that deadline of the project I did was just freaking brutal. I mean, like super brutal. But it got done, and now this week I'm back on my stuff. But like I said, I'm now looking to not just do my stuff, but to also do a few other things. Okay. So how are we going to do this? What we're going to do is because my objective is to do one panel from High John per day if I can. So we're going to start here with just the title, so I can say I did it. So we're going to go here. We're going to go to panel. Okay, so here we go. So we can see here everything is mapped out, see? And it's all in order, which is great. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select this panel here. I'm going to go all the way to the end panel, which is right here. So these 14 panels are selected, but they are not named correctly. So let me just take this. I'm going to select here. I'm going to hit Command C for copy, and I just copied the title of that. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to select the first one. I'm going to hold down Shift. I'm going to select the last panel in this group. So you can see here there are 14 panels. But you remember how I had to do that 7A? See 7A? I don't want that. I'm going to go right click. I'm going to go to Batch Rename. With this Batch Rename, I'm going to now put this in here. I'm going to hit Command V. Panel underscore. High John Panel underscore. And the current file name is High John Panel 01. Right? But we don't want to. We want to take this. We're going to remove that. Right? And I'm going to do 0, 1. Got it? So what will happen now, we do not want let's see, current file name. Okay. I think we're good. Nope. Let's see here. Let's get here. We're gonna take this one away. Okay, there we go. So current net high John panel 01. There we go. And now we're gonna rename these. So these guys now are renamed. So if we go here, that's 1, 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, yeah. That screwed up there. We're going to go to view. We're going to sort, but we're going to sort by file name. That's 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08. So that now no longer a 7A. That's now 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Now, this is almost 3 weeks worth of content, right? I want to take it to a month. I think I need to be about a month ahead, right? So while I'm working, I'll do one panel a day, right? Maybe the key here is just to produce a month's worth of work, right? Just do it. You know, some days I'll work on one panel. Some days I might work on more than one panel. But the objective is I want this strip to be produced to air one day a week, but I need to build up the buffer. Okay, but we've got that. So this is good. So what I'm going to do now, watch this. I'm going to open this with Clip Studio Paint. Right? Got it. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, yes, I will do this tomorrow. Okay, I will do the High John title. But here's how I'm going to do it. How am I going to do it? You know what? Watch what I'm going to do here. This is absolutely fascinating how this works sometimes. I'm going to take this. I'm going to duplicate this here. I'm going to open this up. Well, actually, it is open in Photoshop. Let's see here. Yes, it is. Watch this. Watch what I'm going to do. I think I'm missing an opportunity here. And I'm going to show you what I mean. This should not be, the title should not just be stuck in the corner. It shouldn't be that. It should be this. Watch this, guys. I'm going to create a new layer. And I'm going to do this. Just like this. Right? And I'm going to right click over this here. Let's right click over this. And I'm going to go to stroke. And that'll be, I'm going to move that to a 10. See? So I actually have that panel. That's good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to repurpose some of the stuff I've done before. I'm going to go here. And I had done right, not the title. I want this one here. Hang on, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. Because I love this image. I think this image is dope. This one here. This is the one I want. Watch this, guys. I'm going to drag. I'm going to drop that right there. Now, the way I had done that before, that's like that. But the way I had done it before, you'll see just what's going to happen in just a moment here. That was like this. See this? I want that. That's what I want. I want that. And that is dope. That is like super duper dope. But I think what I need to do is this one is what I need to do. Look at this. Wow, look at this. So I'm going to go here. And this is the modern one. Right there. Pow! Look at that. Look at that. So I'm going to go here. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to click. I'm going to rasterize this layer. Watch what I'm doing here. I'm going to take this and I'm going to clip off the top part of this. Just like that. And I'm going to clip off the bottom part of this. Just like that. I'm going to get rid of this one because I don't need that one anymore. Okay. Whoops. D. Hit delete. Okay. Now watch this. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here. Whoops. Not here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to double click on this. Right? Just like that. Yes. And let's see. Do I want to do that? I know what I'll do. This is going to be interesting. Work with, not against. I'm going to do this right here. Right here, baby. Boom. Command C, Command V. All right, let's see if I can pull this off. Here, and go up as high as we can. Like that. Yep. Like this. That's what we're going to do. Just like this. Right. Now we have this. Now what I can do is I can extend. Well, hold on. Let's do this. Let's go inside this because we don't want that border showing inside of that. We're going to go here. Just like this here. Now I'm going to Command Shift I, backspace. So I got rid of that. Right? So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take this. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to extend these panels. These things here. Right? Because I want this tubing and stuff. Right? To show through. That's what I want. And I want this kind of thing here. So I want these kind of weird kind of mechanical background. That's what I'm looking for, right? And what it is that I'm extending, and I probably could have done this with I probably could have done this in Photoshop with the AI fill, but I don't think I'm going to do that. So hold on, let's do this. Let's go here, right? Doing this. We're taking this like that. Yep. So we know we've got this. And I like that. That's high. Now I'm going to take this here. Let's move this above. And I'm going to try my best to do this. Let's go here. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to see. Yes, it is going to work. Watch this. I'm going to go here. Right there. I'm going to hit, whoops. I got to delete. Not delete, I have to deselect this and this. Okay, I'm going to hit Command C, Command V. Got it. What I'm going to do is this. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to see. So I have the choice. And part of this is interesting. I'll figure it out. But what I'm trying to do is make this a title sequence. But the way I have this set up, this was more of a horizontal shot. Maybe that's not the worst thing in the world. Maybe, excuse me, burping there a little bit. Let's see. That's interesting, but perhaps what I want is I want this. Let's try this here. I'm going to go here and do a Command C. Yeah, maybe this is what I want. Command C, Command V. We'll go down here. Watch this, guys. I think I may have figured it out. Delete. Ah, yes. Let's turn this off. And this is what we want. We want this here. Go backspace. Nope. Backspace here. There we go. We want this. This is what we want. Yes, just like that. See? We want that. So we have a title here, there, right? And now I can even, if I want to, I can take the boots and extend those a little bit longer, right? To give myself a little bit, right? We have the ground here, right? There we go. See? That works. I like that. See, that's very dynamic there. That's cool. And then this part here, let me just make this a little bit bigger. Right there. And on top of this, we will go Fielder. Fielder. And then I'll put the Diesel Funk logo there. Right? So that would be the title sequence. That would be the first image you see. And I kind of like the kind of horizontal thing happening there. That's kind of hot. Okay, there we go. I like that. And if I want to, I can move it up so you can see his feet. But whatever it is, I think that's the first page. So I'm going to do this here. I'm going to do Command C. Whoops. Command E, which merges that layer. So that's now one page, right? Because I'm sitting here thinking, why was I attempting to merge the title in that? It's like, don't do that. Don't do that. What you're going to do is this. You're going to make this page here, this panel here, and have this right here. Watch this, guys. Edit, fill, but we're going to fill with black, right? Command D. So here is an explosion, and it's a thunderbolt. The first panel will be this. It'll just be rain. See? It'll be rain. Then you'll have thunderbolt, and then that's what'll happen. You see what I'm saying? That's what'll happen. And even then, hang on one second. Let me just take this black here. I don't think I want to make that so heavy. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's good. See? You see what I'm saying? Then the thunderbolt. Yes. So that becomes a 3-panel sequence. 1, 2, 3. I like that. That's good. Very good. So now, watch what I'm going to do, guys. So I'm going to open up. Let's go panel. Watch this. I'm going to open up this panel. I'm going to let's go F here. All right. Now I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to select this. And I'm going to go Command C. Then I'm going to go here. I'm going to do Command V. Whoops, Command V. See what's happening? So what's happening here is that I have now made that replacement panel. That's panel 01, right? Now watch what I'm going to do here. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do save. So that's now saved. So that's good, right? But now I can take this. Watch what I'm going to do, guys. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to duplicate this. And when I duplicate it, I'm going to get rid of all the other panels. Right? So that's my title page. That is my title page. In fact, let me do this. Whoops. Let me make sure that I got my, whoops. Let me make sure I got my line work happening here. Let's move that point down. Whoops. There we go. Boom. Great. Okay, so we got it, right? So this becomes my page 1. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to Save As. Watch this. I'm going to go on Computer. I'm going to go 1, but I'm going to say 1A. Right? I'm going to save that. Right? So now, yeah, that's, I mean, I can always change and elect to change things. But this is good. This is good. This is what I want. And what time is it now? 7:22. Going to be able to shut down in the next 5 minutes. Okay, so now we go back here to our bridge. Yep. We're going to go back here. We're going to click panel. Okay, we got it. Watch. We're going to go here, right? And we're going to select this first. So we want this to come before that. So now we go here, panel 1A, all the way to this one. See, so now there are 15 items selected. We're going to right click. We're going to go to batch rename. Everything's set up, HighJohn panel. We're going to go O1. Rename. Right, everything's renamed in order, by the way. So that's done. And now we're going to go to view. We're going to sort by file name. So as you can see here, we got, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 5 panels per week. So we now have 3 weeks worth of breakdowns. And I will continue to do more breakdowns as the week goes on, as the weeks go on. And with that, I will close out these, you know, like I said, I'm going to give it, so I really need to do about 5 more panels. Or however many, I don't even know how many panels come on the follow-up page. Could be 6, could be 8, I don't know. Whatever it is, before I begin doing finished art on this, I want to make sure that I have at least a month-long buffer. Now, in some comic strips, they're ahead 4, 5, 6 months. I could do that. Maybe. We'll see how I'm feeling. I could, like, maybe it wouldn't be so bad to have a 2-week buffer or a 2-month buffer, you know, so I can just put the stuff up. Don't have to worry about it. So if I have an emergency or something comes up, I don't have to panic. I can just do what I need to do and just break off. Any rate, that is what I am doing. So I'm happy with that. Let's do one more quick review. They have the opening sequence. HighJohn Conqueror. Got a rainy, kind of sparkly night. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt, Judd, guy appears on the ground. He's smoking. He leans over. He kind of pops up, startled. He becomes alert, close up. Then low angle view with him looking over a cliff face, wondering, kind of bewildered, like, what the hell? Then you got the widescreen full page of this. He's obviously not where he was. He's somewhere else there. Then you cut. You're in the antebellum South. You have 2 outhouses in the back, right, where the slave quarters. You have a woman giving birth. And then you have another woman giving birth. And close up of woman 1, close up of woman 2, they're giving birth. And then that's as far as I got. That is 3 weeks worth of material. I like that. And I think it'll be good to show the follow-up page, which will probably maybe be 1 or 2 pages more of material. And then yeah, I think we're good. I think we've made some progress today. With that, it is now 7:26. I had fun doing this. I didn't know I was going to get caught up in all that. But that's all right. That's all right. I still got some more work to do tonight. And I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. And it's been a ride. And I needed to do this because I was just bogged down with my other. Sometimes I need to break off like I did with the Batman drawing. Final thing. Things are getting interesting in this country now. And it's very, very important that those people who we love, we hold on to them as best we can. Some you can't hold on to, I get it. But try to make a place for yourself to be at peace. Because it might get a heck of a lot worse before it gets better. However, even though that's going to happen, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be better. I was talking with my daughter last night, who I love dearly, and I wanted to express to her how much I love her and let her know that. But you know, our relationship is we're still growing, still trying to bridge that gap. It's important stuff. You know, I don't mind sharing that because she's an important person to me, and without her, I probably most certainly would not be doing as well as I am. Same goes for my wife. Same goes for my sons. I will be in Atlanta this coming week attending a sala and try to get down there. I'll be with my parents for a second, be with my brother, both brothers, I assume. But I will try my best to stream while I'm there. So it'll be a different environment. I won't be in studio, and I don't know how long I'll be there. I might be there for a few days, might be there for a few weeks. I don't know. Some other obligations I have, and I don't know if I can afford the obligations, but I got to get down south. I have to do that. At any rate, we're rocking, we're rolling. Diesel Funk Show, the Diesel Funk Dispatch, Diesel Funk Studios continues on and forward. My name is Tim Fielder. I'm a visual Afrofuturist and graphic novelist. My job is to both entertain, to illuminate, to draw, to tell stories. I am a storyteller. I love being a storyteller. I love this period that we're in now where I don't have to ask permission to do this. It means more to me than I ever thought because I was telling one of my friends when I started doing this 3 months ago, I will concede that this was like, oh, okay, I'm going to do this social media stuff and to build my personal brand. Those will be ancillary products to my existing products, my books, and so on and so forth. So the objective is to sell a book, right? But as I've gotten into it, I realize that's 25% of what it is. This is actually the work. It holds just as much importance as the work itself. I am telling the story of how this work is made, this Afrofuturist work. I was while I was working last week, I was listening to this here, Susanna Morris, and I have to, she interviewed me, I guess, a while ago, and I had said it before, but I think it's important now that I say it. I was looking at this. I'll go to my desktop here so you guys can see it. Susanna is a distinguished professor at Georgia Tech. And like I said, I said this before, but I'll say it again. I gone to an event in Denver. I think that's where Philip Butler was. And we were giving presentations. And, Infinitum is published by Amistad, HarperCollins Amistad. And she signed with Amistad to do this book, Positive Obsession, The Life and Times of Octavia Butler. And in passing, we were in the van, we were going to get something to eat, and I had mentioned to her, oh yeah, I said, I talked with Octavia before. And she went, you know Octavia? And I was like, well, I didn't know her. I wasn't friends with her, but we were colleagues, and I spoke to her. I had one long 2-hour conversation, but then a little bit later, I remember, well, actually, you talked to her more than once. You talked to her several times, like 2 or 3 times, but they were always long conversations. And she had an effect on me because here's this person as an artist. That's all she wanted to do was write. And I'm thinking, can you do that? Can you be an artist and that's all that you do? So she had such an influence on me at that time. And as science fiction writers go, she was the best. I mean, there's other books out there that had an effect on me. But her stuff was like, she was the real deal. But Susanna said, can I interview you? And I went, well, why would you want to interview me? About Octavia, I wasn't a friend or anything like that. I didn't know her well at all, She said, well, most people who she's talked with never met her. And I went, why? I just talked to her over the phone, a few times, But then I remembered, oh God, that's right. Probably most people never talk with her. And I went, okay. And I didn't hear anything from her. And she interviewed me a few weeks later, must talk for an hour, a few months later. And I didn't, I check in every like blue moon, every purple moon, which was rare. And the book came out. She told me I was in there. And it's one thing to hear that you're in there. She tells you, you're in there. And I go, okay, great. And I was working and listened to the audio book, and my name came up talking about what I had said to her. And Linda Addison, a brilliant black writer, Afrofutures writer, her stuff came up too immediately after that. And I was very emotional because it was the first time that I had been placed within the context of those people. And it meant a lot. It really did mean a lot. And I thank Susanna for that. I know it's probably not a big thing for her because she's having to wrangle all this information. But for me, it was a huge, huge deal. It's the first time that was an actual acknowledge that I was around at that point. There are other things that had happened that things didn't come out. So it's almost like they didn't happen because they never came out, right? But this one was an event that happened, and then now it's been recorded as part of history. And that, it's just a mention. It's not a big deal, but it's a big deal, and I appreciate that. I'm really humbled and grateful for the mention. Yeah, it encourages me to do my work and to work harder and to don't give in. Well, give in when you gotta, but don't give up, right? And that's everything. With that, much love and light. Stay strong, keep working, take breaks, do your walks, watch your blood pressure, do what you gotta do. Peace. See you tomorrow.